Good morning, class. Welcome to today's lesson. Today is Friday. So today we're going to be talking about the sewing machine and its functions. We're going to go to our textbook, our Sewing Seeds textbook, and we're going to turn to week 1 of the book. It says Introduction to Sewing and Equipment. We're first going to talk about what is sewing. So sewing is putting together and mending together pieces to create something, to create one thing. In order to sew, you're going to need a machine. Well, if you're not hand sewing, you're going to need a machine. You're going to need needle. You're going to need thread, and you're going to need a huge imagination. So the purpose of the needle, you guys, we're right here. The purpose of the needle is to take the thread in and out of the material of the fabric while it's being fed through the machine by the feed dogs. Once the thread goes in and out, in and out, in and out, you have begun the process of sewing together a piece that you have imagined, or even that you saw somebody else had made already, and you want to recreate it yourself. Here we have the hand needles. Now the hand needles, they're very simple, very small needles. They come like this. They come with a little hole in the side. That little hole is for the thread to go through. Now sometimes you do need a hand needle, even if you're going to use a machine. Just say, for instance, you're going to sew buttons onto your garment, or you want to pull a little piece of a hem out, or just say, for instance, there was a loose thread somewhere in your garment and you needed that particular area of thread. You needed that thread to be tight, so you had to get your needle and thread out and sew it back together. That's why it's always important for those of you who sew, take a needle and thread with you everywhere. They sell the little needle and thread travel kits at Walmart, at the dollar store. You'll find them right there at the register. Or you might even find them over on the aisle where the toiletries are, or the socks, or something like that. But make sure you have that, because you can help somebody, including yourself. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the machine needle. Now the machine needle comes in various sizes. You have the universal, you have the stitch needle. Some of these words, I'm going to be honest, I can't read them because I need my glasses on. So next time we have class, I'm going to have my glasses on. But sewing aligns with God, right? It aligns with the Word of God in so many ways. First things first, God had an imagination. Most of us have an imagination, and we use our imagination to imagine the things that we want in our future, to imagine the things we want right now. So don't ever think that your daydreaming is just daydreaming, because it's not. God could be showing you something in your imagination that's about to happen, or that's down the road that's going to happen. However, your imagination is very important. So make sure you start writing down what you see in your imagination. So it says here, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. This is Psalms 32:8. So just as a needle guides thread through fabric, God promises to guide us in our paths. This verse emphasizes the importance of seeking God's guidance as we navigate life's challenges. So remember, God and sewing go hand in hand. When he created Adam, he imagined the earth and he spoke it. So it was in his imagination first, and he spoke it. When he spoke it, he manifested it. So for us who are seamstresses, it's important that what we see, those important, beautiful things that we see, we speak life into it and just say, you know what, I'm going to create that one day. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that concerning that one day. And then you birth it. Don't be afraid of being great. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Don't be afraid of the journey that's ahead of you, because honey, that journey is worth traveling because your destiny is at the end of that road. So in order for you to get to that destiny, you have to take the chance and take a leap of faith and believe in God's process and believing in yourself to bring those things that He is showing you to pass, because your imagination is something that connects you to God. God is a spirit, right? He's deep within us. So every single one of us living human beings have the Spirit of God in us. And our imagination is a way that He communicates with us. He communicates His desires for us, His wants for us, His needs of us. Like that's a vehicle. Your imagination, those things are not just there because you thought about it or you imagined it. Most of the time, those things are there because God planted those things there in your imagination. So, as the day goes on, I'm giving you guys an assignment. I want you to flip a few pages in your textbook, and I want you to start journaling, okay? I want you to journal down the things that you have imagined making. Journal down the things that you want to make. Just take that time. I want you to fill this page up. Fill this page up. Leave no page untouched or empty, because this book and these chapters, they're going to allow you to go back when you have become the successful person that you're about to become. They're going to allow you to go back in time and reflect on where you were to where you're going and to where you are. So don't take this journey lightly, because this is a very important journey for you. It's important for me. We have a lot to learn together, and we're going to learn together. So that's all for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be checking your homework when we come back tomorrow. So take care, have a safe weekend, and be blessed.